And we are live.
Hello. How is everybody and your beautiful faces?
I'm awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Loving the new do. We were just talking about that. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Why, thank you. Thank you.
I've never had short hair. Never had short hair. And I have a big head. I don't think it would go.
I also have a very large head.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I think the angle of my camera is helping it out a little bit, but yeah, the head is big. I definitely wear a size extra large in hats.
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
rock it. Yeah, I recommend everyone just do it once. You know,
Go for it.
yeah, just go for it. Why not?
I'm used to it.
Yeah, you've been wearing your hair short for a long time. That's a whole podcast. That's actually a really cool podcast to think about and have a conversation about, because I think hair is a big thing for all women.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we hide a lot. I used to work with this lady that used to say she had gotten her hair cut short, and she would be like, women just hide behind their hair. Felt a little judgy, but nobody I currently work with. Just going to put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, like hair or no hair, it's your choice. But I think that if people think that they can't rock short hair because of the way that they look or something, that's not true.
Right.
It's your face, right? It's your face.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely have a beautiful face. So thank you for sharing that with us today.
Thank you. I'm surrounded by some beauty right now. Loving it.
So, I do too. So this is Alicia from Leeshletics, guys. Just wanted to introduce her.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia was our guest on our most recent podcast. She rocked that podcast. It was such a great conversation. So we're just going to recap that today.
Yeah.
So first of all, did you go dance for doubles?
I did, actually. I did. And it's funny because like Hazel messaged me saying she went to the Roti Roti shop. And I was like, I was just there. So I definitely did go get some doubles shortly after the podcast.
Nice. Oddly enough, the same night that you had roti and Hazel had roti, I had roti that night too. I was supposed to take a picture and send it to you.
This is really
They don't sell doubles where I got mine from, though.
Oh.
Yes, sharing the love and roti and doubles. And yeah, that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
It is. Wow.
So if you listen to our podcast, you know that Alicia is a Soca fitness expert. That's that's my title I'm giving you, Alicia.
I accept it.
She's taken this wonderful, beautiful. I call it. I don't know if I'm out speaking outside the box, but I call it's an art, really and truly, and turned it into this beautiful fitness routine that feels like you're not really working out really at the end of the day, because soca dancing is so much fun, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I love that.
It is so fun. It's freeing. And like, honestly, you just kind of do what the music tells you. It tells you to jump, tells you to wave, it tells you to whine, and, leave your troubles behind and stuff like that. So it's also very body positive in ways, it's like celebrating a lot of different body types and just freeing up yourself. So I really love the soca music. And, it's just there for me. It's a tool that I can use to kind of help channel my exercise and my routines and my creativity through two people. So I'm so happy to be somebody who's able to use that culture and keep pushing it forward, push the soca global, as a very good Trinidadian artist, Irfan Al says. He says to push the soca global. So that's the movement for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So you know what we've got to do is get you to introduce yourself to our community.
Oh,
because
I get ahead of myself sometimes.
Yes. So tell us about who you are, what you do.
Yeah, so I am the founder of Leeshletics Fitness. Leeshletics Fitness is a brand that strives to help people fall in love with fitness and find them tools to incorporate fitness into their lifestyles without having fitness be a means to an end, and with that end being an ideal body image, an ideal weight, an ideal size. We throw the ideal out of the window because you are your own ideal, and we want to just celebrate you, and through movement, through joyful movement and positivity and, you know, accepting the body, healing the body image. So that's what we're all about.
Yay,
I
nice.
love that. So I have a question for you. Can somebody, like, do you have to have a certain fitness level to be able to take part in your class? Like, what if somebody's not worked out, let's say, in 10 years? You know, they're not particularly in the best of shape, maybe. Moving may be a challenge for them. Are you able to work with somebody like that?
Oh, yes. I really think it's important to have all people feel successful in your class. So through modifications and having options, you're able to do it. And my saying at the beginning of my class is, if my hand goes this way and your hand goes this way, it's no problem. You want to do what you can and feel the vibes and feel the movement. So movement looks different on every body. I'm just kind of here to guide you through that process. Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Amazing. So I know on our podcast, which I encourage everybody to go and listen and check out because it's a really good podcast episode. You shared some of your interruptions and what was interrupting you in the past. So do you mind sharing that again here live?
Yeah. So I was interrupting myself, my own self. You know, with this, believing in myself and kind of seeking validation in others. I was really interrupting myself from just going ahead and like doing the thing, you know, putting the content out there, believing in myself and my vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely was interrupting my own self, and I really am continuing to try and do the work to get out of my own way. Like that's kind of my constant journey, is just, you know, going and seeking help from different people, different organizations, like, you know, folks like yourselves, and trying to like figure out what it is that will help me in those tools to keep continuing to get out of my own way. I think it's definitely something that we all can kind of continue to work on and improve it. And keep going. Yeah.
We definitely
And you know, I think you bring a good point, and I think that is, you know, we're all in this together, but we're all in different spaces. So if I'm 2 steps ahead of you, I don't have to be 50 steps or at the end of whatever. I don't think there is an end, but I don't have to be there. I just need to be a step or 2 ahead of somebody else to help the person get to that step. And then it's progressively goes on and on and on, right? I think we get caught up in our head thinking we have to be this perfect perception or perfect fitness instructor or perfect life coach in order to help somebody else. That's not the case.
Yeah.
So I love that you bring that point up.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Do another question for her, Wendy?
Oh, I have all kinds of questions all the time. Sometimes I get carried away with questions.
No, you're good at that. I like to chill.
How long have you been doing it? Again, I can't remember.
5 years.
Woo!
5. Okay, you don't look old enough to be doing this for 5 years. I'm just going to put that out there.
The genes are strong.
5 years.
But yeah.
And you also incorporate other kinds of hello. You incorporate other kinds of fitness as well, not just soca, right?
Yes. So I incorporate kickboxing and stretching mainly in my routines now. And I love to do like a traditional high-low kind of fitness class with weights, squats to the 8 count, to the music, to the beat. So that's super fun as well.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
And where can people find you?
Yeah.
I know we wrapped that up in the podcast, but let's tell our ladies here tonight in case they want to find you.
Yeah. So you can find me on Facebook at Leeshletics Fitness. You can find me on Instagram at Leeshletics, and you can find me on Twitter at Leeshletics. And on YouTube, Leeshletics Fitness.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
It's really good that you're able to figure out that you were getting in your own head. I think that as women, as leaders, we need to admit that can happen, right? And owning our own interruptions is just as important as waiting for somebody to give that information to us. So thank you for your vulnerability, because I think sometimes we can feel vulnerable about talking about our interruptions.
Yes, I agree.
Right? Yeah.
So what are some things that you are putting in place now to help you become uninterrupted?
Yes. So I have actually been working with a life coach, and I'm really excited about that. Her name is Natasha Helwig, and she has some really great tools to kind of unpack the things that are going on in your life. So I am taking her courses, and I am it's a lot, but I think it was definitely something that I needed to address and approach. So so that is a big step in terms of having someone else help me through some problems. I think I enjoy, trying to figure out my own stuff, and like, this is the reason why you do this, and try and get over that myself. But sometimes you kind of just need to reach out to somebody, talk about things, and have that kind of outside perspective to help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
There's only so much you can do on your own.
Yes.
Right? You can only get yourself so far. You can't, when it's time to dig deep, you need to dig deep, and you need to be uncomfortable, and it's okay to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, they say it takes a village to raise a child, right? Why does that end with childhood? It really and truly, we need a village. We need a village or a tribe around us all the time.
Yeah.
Because those are going to be your biggest motivators. So we need to end that. It's not just about kids, guys. We need our tribe too. We need our village too.
Yeah.
And continuing on, being nurtured by people within our community.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah.
And sometimes being really selective in who those people are, right?
Yes.
Because sometimes we can align ourselves with the wrong people that aren't bad people. They're just not aligned with the things that we need currently. And it's okay to say no to those people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Protect that energy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
And people look at the word no as like negative, but it's such a powerful word that we're so scared to use.
Yes.
But we need to use it more often.
We definitely do. That's something that I've been learning to do as well. I think, like, coming from a service background, definitely customer service, and a lot of times, being kind of an energetic, outgoing person, you're like, yeah, I help you with that thing. And then I've realized that you just kind of burn out, and then you're not really doing the thing for anyone. You can't really be there for anybody if your cup is empty, and then you can't even show up for yourself. And if you can't show up for yourself, then how are you going to show up for anybody else? So definitely the value of no is something I've something that was interrupting me. And I have uninterrupted myself by using the word no.
Yes.
And that saying currently that's going around, and it's so profound when you really think about it. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to give any whys. You don't have to give any buts. You don't have to give anything other than no.
Yes.
And it's such a beautiful thing to think of it. And when you think about it like that, like it's very powerful. Very powerful.
It's very powerful.
So thank you so much for joining us today, Alicia. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, and I can't wait to see you on February 27th.
Yes, I am so excited. Thank you all so much for having me.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be winding up with everybody on the 27th. Definitely bring water, bring a towel.
Yes. Does anybody need to bring anything for that event if they join just their beautiful selves?
Towel or like a rag, a flag if you want. You can wave your flag in the air. That's always a fun time. And just your fine self. That's all you need.
Nice. So if you don't know what we're talking about our event Manifest Your Vision 2021. That's happening on February the 27th. And if you decide to do the whole weekend pass into the 28th, where you get to do your vision board. But the 27th is jam-packed with women like Alicia, powerful, inspiring, intelligent, beautiful women that want to share their gift with you. She's going to do a whole soca dance class with you guys, so you get your own room just with Alicia. There'll be a little bit of a Q&A. And yeah, she's one of the many, many women that we have that day putting on their own event within the event.
Yes.
A workshop.
Yeah. It's going to be a time. Come through.
Yes. So grab your ticket. Link in the bio.
Get those tickets now.
And we actually have a friends and family deal right now, which is really good. So you buy 3 tickets, get 1 free. So go cop it.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't want to miss that. Free is there's nothing better than free.
No,
right?
Better than free. No,
that free pizza that comes always tastes better, right? That free coffee you get always tastes better.
Yeah.
Imagine it being able to do soca dancing free, guys.
Oh, yes.
The winding up will be even better and smoother.
Right? Free up yourself and get the free ticket.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you, Alicia. Again, thank you. It's always great sitting and chatting with you. And we'll see you on Instagram next.
Yes, it was my pleasure. Thank you both again so much for thinking of me for this.
No.
I'm so excited.
We're excited too. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.